Hi everybody, my name is Tian and I'm running for PR, and I wanted to start off by saying the reason why I'm going back on board is it's the same reason why I came back. I came to board last year. You know, I came in new, I came to UCSD, I didn't have a community here, and I am Vietnamese. I'm not Filipino, and I've never been accepted into a community so easily, you know, and I never felt so welcomed. And I came here last year because I loved it, you know, and again, being on board, I'm growing, you know, I'm still growing, even if I'm on board once. You know I don't have every leadership skill, and that's why I'm here again, you know. I'm here to learn with new board members and everyone that's been up here. I'm really excited to hopefully work with you all. And yeah, and so the reason why I did PR is because I love FCC, I do. And you know, finding myself as activities, I attended every but one FCC meeting, and you know, I realized that there's a Filipino community here. There's one everywhere in San Diego. You know, there's USD, there's state, and then there's San Marcos, and those people are so amazing to work with. You know, and it's so, to me, it's so refreshing to know that there's people out there that just want to collab with us. And you know, as KP, we do such great events, and I want that to be seen. I want us to be heard. I want art, Paul's coming up, you know, and it's so amazing the work that Jane and Larry and Dennis do, and just Magkasama last year was so great, and you know, I want to do that. I strive to do that stuff. I love planning. I love organizing events, and oh man, it's it's so rewarding, and I have plans. I want to work with FCC. I want to develop it even more, and maybe start. I know FC Paso we didn't have that great of a connection this year, and I want to develop that. And then maybe even I've spoken to past PRs, and you know, I want to reach up to NorCal. You know, there's Filipino communities up there, and you know, I know a lot of people here from Bay Area, and hey, you know, and it matters, you know, the work we do, it matters. And I think everyone should see what we do, because if I'm standing here and I'm not even Filipino and I love it, you know, I know other organizations and other people will love it too, just as much as I do. So.
Questions? Right on time. Yes, who's that? Gail.
So as you said, there's been not as close as FCC. How will you invoke transparency between?
First, I'll start out with FCC. You know, we have a meeting coming up next week, and I'm going to be sure to be heard, to be known that I'm the liaison. You know, and I'm going to be sure that I get to know their liaisons and their representatives, and it's important because, you know, they're college students too, just like me, and I'm a really friendly person. And you know, I know that for an example, people on the FCC board this year, I love them, you know, and they're like a family to me too there. And I just with SC Pasa, I have to learn. I can't tell you exactly what I'll do, but I know I'll get there because I'm going to handle it, you know, I'm going to work hard and I'll get there.
No. Yes, Christine.
Okay, so Magkasama's had a roller coaster in the past couple of years. We've reached points of really great success and then downfalls of very poor attendance. So what visions do you have for Magkasama for the upcoming year?
For Magkasama, I know I coordinate that with external and working Well, for my ideas, I really want to involve KP, like GBMers, you know, it's important. This Magkasama is not for me, you know, it's not for board only, it's for GBMers, it's for the alumni, you know, like, I want to reach out to the alumni. What do they want to see? What do you all want to see? And, yeah, I feel like it's important to reach out to more, because it's going to be a struggle, because especially, say I don't have a co with Magkasama, you know, like, I know that'll be hard, but like I said, I'll handle it. You know, I can do it.
So the main criticism of PR is that they don't visibly do anything else after Magkasama. So how would you expand this position?
With PR, since I am a liaison for FCC, you know, I heard some of the other candidates mention for activities and for REC mention that, you know, they want to do like FCC events, and I want to help them. Like, that's what I'm here for, and I have my own ideas, like kind of like a FCC alumni Tonga Leon, which I think, because I talked to Christy Kyogi about that stuff, and you know, I'll work with Christy and activities and rec director, and you know, it's not going to be under the bridge anymore. Maybe on
There's room for 2 more questions.
Yeah, there's room for 2 more questions. Yes.
How do you plan to juggle the fact that UCSD is the only quarter school in FCC, and how sometimes scheduling gets kind of difficult because we have finals and it's at different times?
That's definitely a struggle, because one of the past meetings I went to with Gail, we were trying to plan like an FCC retreat, and every weekend was booked for us, especially because we have PCC, you know. But I think it's my responsibility to start earlier instead of later after our schedule is built, you know, and that's on me to get to know, that's my involvement within FCC, and I want to fix that, because I want more retreats, or you know, like at least once during the summer or something, and
So Magkasama changed its format a few years ago to a benefit showcase. And the reason, or one of the main draws for Magkasama back then was that it brought a lot of YouTube stars to our campus. Given that YouTube isn't as popular anymore, or it doesn't have that much of a draw, do you still think Magkasama should still be a benefit showcase? And if not, why? And if not, like, what do you see it being?
Personally, I don't really know much information about past Magkasama before it was a benefit showcase, but coming into this, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I really, maybe not like YouTube stars, but you know, we have so many talented people here, you know, and like, it's just in our community too, and there's other people besides YouTube, and as like a benefit showcase, like that's all, like I said, that's all I really know it was, and that's all I've seen it be. And so I do think that I will make it a benefit showcase still, just because, or I mean, I'm willing. No, like I'm willing to learn about what it was back then. But just coming into PR, I did plan on it being a benefit showcase.
Thank you, Tia.